all the spaceships to Davenport. Prepare for Divanarchy and interface with a couch in space. Space couch time once again. I'm excited. I hope you are. And the thing I'm really excited for is, of course, our sponsored this week by Langerhog Records. Check out this week's Tremendous 10.
Blinding white, listening to the static song.
Also still sponsored by Super 7, the coolest action figures in all the land. I broke and ordered some Silverhawk stuff, so that should be hopefully showing up before I move to Tampa. But more on that later. So you want to go to super7.com/SpaceCouchShow Vampire Mermaid.
Now for Vampire Mermaid. Vampire Mermaid.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, got it all rescheduled later. I'm very excited to talk to our guest today. Just saw them play not too long ago at the Brass Mug in Tampa, and it was totally awesome. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Raymond Shane. What's going on?
How's it going, man?
Hey, I'm very excited to welcome to space. It's very roomy. You have a new album out now. We'll cut in some of your awesome music video.
We were victims, we were slaves, we were ghosts that were led astray. We killed our ego.
We Were Ghosts is available for the people. Tell me about the sort of the vibe of this new album.
It's a really dark album. I don't know if it would so much be considered goth all the way, but it's pretty dark from start to finish. It's pretty much me having an epiphany and realizing how fast life goes by.
Interesting.
And
okay.
Just coming up on my 52nd birthday.
Oh, word.
The kid, is still inside here, but things out here are changing, and it's like, the album's pretty much, about, getting acceptance for yourself that you're going to die, and
okay.
Things of that nature.
Very okay. I'm gonna be 46 in like 2 weeks, so I may have to check that out. Well, I mean, I will either way, because as alluded to, Philip and I saw you in the Brass Mug on a Monday. That was delightful. But I don't want to move off of Ghost just yet. Sonically, does this evolve your sound from previous releases, or is this more of like carrying the torch of what a Sister Kill fan might expect?
I would think that it does have Sister Kill Cycle distinct sound to it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it definitely is a growth album.
Okay.
Sonically and lyrically, we just put a lot of work into this one. Not that we don't all of them,
sure.
but This one actually was more thought out.
Okay.
I'll just that.
Very cool. Very cool. Um, to that end, and self-indulgently, because I'm always curious about this. Um, did from when the idea of the song first came into your mind to how it might appear on the album, was there a lot of change, or are you able to get that mental picture onto sound? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, does the concept change from production to from conception?
Not too much
Okay,
actually.
cool, cool.
Usually, I'm fortunate enough. I have a home studio,
Okay,
so I'm able to like just pull things up and demo stuff out. So I demoed pretty much the entire album and gave it to the guys and let everybody do their parts. And it was pretty much 85, 90% there
okay.
once they got their hands on it. So
Oh,
it
okay.
was like polishing and adding, little magic to it.
Sure, sure. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so it came into the world almost fully formed. Speaking of formation, we are now compilation buddies.
This life I gave you, you wanted it to be this way.
We can get Fetish Fantasy. That track is so cool on the upcoming Problematic compilation, and you sort of came into my world line through the Goths Against Cancel Culture group. To say nothing of, there's a song called Cancel Culture on the new album.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, like, what's your experiences in that space? Where have you just been fighting that?
It was ironic. Speaking of the group, I found the group, and I happened to be a victim of cancel culture
Oh,
myself.
wow. Okay.
Um, Long story, but let's just say some of the goths don't like us very well and started a smear campaign calling Nazis
Oh,
and
okay.
rapists and all this. And they got me for the first time. I was I was a little bit stupid about the whole idea of how much power someone could have, and they actually got an entire tour canceled for us.
Okay, you're on the right fucking show, because that same thing happened to me, man. Like I was like, I woke up one morning and the whole internet had decided I was like king of the space Nazis. I'm like, all right, whatever. Like this, some guy in Poughkeepsie, who cares? But then, like, I tried to set up a tour and they called every venue. And you guys. So, like, I'm sorry he had that happen to you, but I definitely know how that goes. That sucks, man. But you got a cool song out of it, at least.
Yes, a cool song, definitely a cool song. It literally is, my
Totally.
big to all them, and it was a learning experience. You can't cancel me now because the secret to it is just not stop. The only way canceling works is if you stop.
Right. No, totally. Yeah, like this long story, but this space couch thing was actually sort of the genesis of the way it happened for me, and then I just kept going, man, and like no, and it's freeing in a weird way. Like now I put all sorts of crazy songs. Like I dropped the track called like "Leftism is Bad," just.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you gonna do? Cancel me again? But that is. I mean, it's easy to say like don't stop, but until you have that happen to you, I think it's more sage than you might expect. Like it took me a second to figure out that all I have to do is like not give these people the power. Would that I had your insight from the start. But speaking of the start, let's explore some of your expertise, excuse me, for 3 decades in music. That's pretty sick, man. So with all the millions of shows you've played over the years, what's something that you think makes for a great venue and or sound system? Like if you're walking into a venue, what's an indicator that you know you got a good one?
Well, for one, the stage is not a couple of milk crates with a piece of plastic. Yeah. Been there, and done
Oh, yeah.
that a few times. So that's definitely an experience I'll never forget. But
God.
pretty much, stage construction would be like a pretty good indicator of if a venue is, pretty much knowing what they're doing.
Right. Okay. Good call.
Stage design, because I mean, if you're actually a promoter or a club owner, venue owner, you're showcasing live music for consumers.
Right.
So you definitely want the nicest presentation that you could give them. So if they got a nice stage and it's off the ground, it's a pretty good indicator that the venue knows what they're doing.
Very cool. Like you don't have to point out the potholes to the other guys in the band beforehand if you get a good one. Like, oh God, I did the it was in Salem, Massachusetts. It had rained the night before, and it had somehow like retained the water in the ceiling, and like all our shit is like industrial music, so it's like keyboards and stuff, so it's just dripping water on us. Like, can you not? Ugh. But yeah, very very underrated stage construction. And if you could, well, we are in space, so if we were to hit like a wormhole or something, and we go back in time, and you're talking to Baby Raven Chain, what is something you wish you knew then that you know now?
Many things, actually. With age comes, great experience, at least hopefully. Some people don't learn their lessons, but
Jesus, is that true?
Probably one of the biggest things would be like, don't hesitate. Yeah, I would go back and tell myself, just go all in from the start. Hesitation breeds stagnation, and then you find yourself starting all over again, because once you get momentum rolling, you need to keep it going, keep fueling it. And it's ironic because now we're in this age of social media.
Yeah.
Most of the music industry has failed and it's pretty much gone. So it's these 30-second clips, 50-second clips, so like all this stuff. And I'm an artist, so you would think as much as I've been in front of the camera, I would enjoy it, but I do not. So it's taken me a minute to grasp this new technology and actually get on here and say, hey guys, Raven Chain here from Sister Kill Cycle. Why don't you check out this clip?
There you go.
To me, it's kind of hokey and cheesy. It's like, I never wanted to see, Alice Cooper or the guys from Kiss like in their swim trunks at the pool. Normal life, I always wanted to see the darkness, the magic,
Right, like I don't need to go like shopping with Gene Simmons, but like that's kind of what people want now. It's a weird time. Although when you say hesitation, like was there like like for Sister Kill Cycle in general, like was there a period where you're like, I don't know if I should be doing this or should I be playing this punk venue instead of like a metal venue? Like, what do you mean hesitation?
Pretty well. Me specifically,
Yeah.
I would say, because I was trying to balance being in a band and having a relationship with girlfriend, and then I had my first child at 19.
Okay.
So then that was something trying to balance.
Sure.
And looking back at the way things turned out, I would have said, don't do that. Just go play music.
All right, sick. Thank you for that explanation. I appreciate it. Okay, speaking of things I appreciate, like I said, I I'm going to be a Tampanian in August. Is there any tips you could give me to be a real Floridian?
Get used to the fucking heat.
Get used to the heat. All right, yeah, that because I'm in Tennessee now, so it's not like Arctic, but and I know like breaking news, Florida's hot, but like I was walking around just like it's peanut butter. How does anybody do this? I'm like swimming, walking, but I will endeavor to endure.
It's especially being like goth or industrial. Down here it's we have a term we call tropigoth.
Okay.
So we're still doing our thing, but we just we're beachy and it's hot, and it's one of those things you just embrace it and go with it.
Okay. All right. Just embrace the heat. All right. Cool. That's an album name right there. All right. So we will now. Speaking of embracing, we will now embrace the coils of trivia with everybody's favorite feature, Radiation Round. Even though there's no wrong answers, and you can just say fucking whatever you want. So we'll start out with question one: Freddy, Jason, or Mike Myers?
Mike Myers.
Mike Myers, totally. And then we'll go to classic rockers of old. Gene Simmons, Alice Cooper, or Ozzy Osbourne?
Alice Cooper all day long.
Totally. Yeah, I remember one day I was like, I should cover Poison, and then I was like, this is way too complicated. Like, something else. But and we'll go with contemporaries of Marilyn Manson, or at least people in that sort of sphere. Scold, KMFDM, or Static X?
Scold.
Okay, so from the top, Mike Myers, Alice Cooper, and Scold. Dig it. And then we will go on to everybody's second favorite feature, Hypothetical Spectacle. That's where we sort of like distill your essence down into like something else. So we would do Sister Kill Cycle, the 90s rom-com, or the breakfast cereal or something like that. But today I want to know the Space Couch Classic. What would the Sister Kill Cycle video game be like? Would this be, since you have 5 band members, would this be like a Tetris thing where you got to get everybody's gear into the van? Or would this be like a Tron Light Cycles thing, but you're on Sister Kill Cycles?
It'd probably be like a first person shooter.
Okay.
Survival wasteland game.
Yes. And okay. So you gotta dodge cancel cultists, perhaps, and right, yeah, totally. There's like a heat indicator, maybe. Okay, I'm loving the first-person shooter, Sister Kill Cycle. All right, yeah, we get one of the guns has got to be named the Fetish Fantasy. I wonder what that might be shaped like. Okay, so. And what would a good power up be in the Sister Kill Cycle video game? Just like a copy of Smells Like Children or something like that.
Well, if it would have been me, in the olden days, it probably would have been a bottle of Old Crow bourbon.
Yes, sick, love it. So we're power ups is Old Crow bourbon. Heligoth. All right, and that's the last thing I have here is what's next for the mighty Raven Chain. I know We Were Ghosts is pretty fresh, but what's in the clip for you, man?
Well, we have we just did a slew of shows down here in Florida, basically kind of hammering some of the areas we hadn't been to in a while. We have a huge tour coming up in the fall.
Cool.
I can't speak about it yet. We're actually under contract not to speak of it until they release it. So,
okay.
Soon as they release it, of course, you know what kind of advertising whores we are.
Looking forward to it.
And ironically enough, even though this wasn't in the cards, I'm actually started working on music for the next album already.
Oh, he's a machine, this guy. Awesome. Love it. How's that turning out? Is it more the darker, like We Were Ghosts kind of flavor that you're still doing?
It's heavier.
Heavier. Okay, cool.
Heavier in the sense of industrial, I don't want to say ministry, but somewhere along the lines of that, you know.
Well, ministry could mean, 9 different things.
I started thinking because my favorite ministry is anything before, Land of Rape and Honey, and before.
Right.
That's my favorite ministry. A lot of people like, the industrial metal, Psalm 69. So I'll just leave that in the air for people.
Okay. A little coy, little ministry tease. All right, so let's see if I remember the shortcut for the summary here. Oh, I did. What did we learn today? This is just sort of a flyby. The most important thing. We Were Ghosts is out now. Check that out wherever albums are purchased. Check out the. When we were deciding which track, you know how Bandcamp on pre-order you can feature one track. Everyone was "Yeah, we gotta we gotta do the Sister Kill Cycle track." So congratulations, you won the pre-order check on that. So check out the Problematic with the K, because we're fucking crazy. Wherever at problematic.bands.bandcamp.com, Sister Kill Cycle official. The only way that cancel culture wins is if you stop. Venues do not neglect stage construction or presentation. Like the venue where I basically grew up, there was just like a giant pillar in the middle of the anyway. Don't hesitate if you're creating music. Just go full force. I gotta get used to the heat. Maybe I'll just do some like hot yoga training to build up my tolerance before I move to Tampa. That was Mike Myers, Alice Cooper, and Mr. Tim Skold for Radiation Round. And I know we have some video game developers in the audience. Start on that Sister Kill Cycle first-person shooter, because it sounds dope. And we will keep our dark ears to the dark ground for an upcoming tour, and perhaps some flavor of ministry with new stuff. But check out the new album. So that's all I had, man. I think we got it. Unless you want to drop any Jerry Springer final thoughts.
No.
All right.
I would rather not. I have all the children I want to know about. So
you are probably.
I am not the father.
The father of nothing. Sick. All right. So this is Brian for Space Couch, for Raven Chain, for Sister Kill Cycle, saying, "Call the spaceship to Davenport. Prepare for an anarchy. Interface with Cloud Space. Space Couch out." End credits here. If you watched it, that was awesome. Man. Thank you.